Well, back to Under Oath. I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman. Sitting next to me is my good friend, the talented comedian and talented human being.
Thank you, man.
James John.
Feel the same way about you, man. Good to be here as always.
Your son is such a disappointment to me. And
Tell
you know
them why my son's okay. My son just became a nurse, by the way. Okay, but he's a disappointment.
He's a terrible human being.
To Jeff because
he's
why?
a terrible human being.
Tell him.
I am so disappointed with his son. He is the cardinal sin.
Yeah.
He quit Nike. I don't get my discount anymore.
He did.
Oh.
Jeff has to pay retail. The heresy.
Oh.
Yes. God bless.
When James told that to me,
he was like,
he might
so
as well
mad.
have told me that his son, it was like it was like the last, what's the one, the golden child?
Yes. Like he committed a murder. He killed my.
Wait a minute. He was my connection.
Yeah.
Now I go into the Nike store and pay retail.
Ugh. Who wants to do that?
I buy too much.
So if you're listening or watching and you work at Nike, for only a small fee, you can support Jeff's discount for getting Nikes.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you know me, send me your email.
There you go.
Trust me, you're going to need me one day more than I need your shoes.
Ooh, that is so true.
That is so true. Oh my God, I killed somebody. Ooh, I can call Jeff.
There you go. And I get him a discount.
Yeah.
Jeff, here's some fives. Now listen to me. Hear me out.
Okay.
There you go. Now, I do have a legally screwed question for you, my friend.
Oh, law.
This is good. Law. Yes. You remember that one thing you used to do?
I do.
Every
once in a while.
Now, what am I legally supposed to do when $260,000 just shows up in my bank account uninvited? An unknown sender accidentally deposited that money into my account. I reported it immediately, okay, and haven't touched it. And I want to make sure I don't end up in trouble while the bank figures this out. Money just came there. I didn't touch it. I didn't put it in there, but somebody... Okay, can I answer first? If I find $260,000 in my bank account, the only person I'm going to thank is Jesus when I say, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Because that money just appeared out of nowhere. God wanted me to have that money. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, first off,
yeah.
Here's when I gamble.
Okay.
When I go to Vegas, every once in a while the dealer screws up.
Okay.
And hands me more money than I'm supposed to get.
They really do that?
Yeah. Vegas dealers, I love you guys, but you're a mess.
Are they a mess?
They screw up every hour.
Okay.
They make a mistake. Normally they take more money from you or don't pay you out.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they pay you on hands you don't have.
And that's a huge no-no.
Well, I don't want them to lose their job.
No.
And I don't want to take something that's not mine.
Correct.
Because there's bad karma involved in that.
Yeah.
So karma-wise, let's talk about right and wrong. No, it's not yours. You'll pay for it sooner or later. I've seen this stuff flip. And people go, well, Jeff, that's superstitious nonsense. I've seen bad stuff happen to bad people.
Yeah.
I've seen good stuff happen to good people.
Yes.
You know, it just doesn't work out that way. Legally, the answer is hell's no.
Come on, man.
Don't take nothing that you didn't earn. Like ATM, you have people all the time go, oh, I noticed my bag, so I drained my card. That's not your money. It's fraud.
Got it.
You're gonna take something that's not yours, depending on the state you're in. I promise you this: if it's over 1,000, it's a felony in every state.
Gotcha.
And I'm not giving advice in states I'm not licensed in, but the fact is this: once it hits a certain amount, it's a felony.
Okay.
Okay. Now that we're on that topic, between felony and misdemeanors.
Okay.
Big thing in the news that's going on right now when people are asking, is something illegal?
Which comes up quite a bit nowadays on social media.
Is it illegal? Are they now we're pushing that towards people's immigration status.
Correct.
He's not illegal. He didn't break any laws.
Now, the definition by law is?
The term lawful. Is there a law? And are you violating that?
Mm-hmm.
Illegal, unlawful.
Mm-hmm.
Same term. Okay? Don't mix it. Don't get cute with your language.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I listened to a representative who is a lawyer, who actually worked as a public defender.
Okay.
Say, it's a misdemeanor. It's not a crime.
I've heard that all the time. A misdemeanor is not a crime, right?
You are a lying SOB.
It's not true.
You are a liar. And here's this. Come after me. Please sue me. Misdemeanors aren't crimes. What are you talking about? Why are you lying to the general public?
Okay.
A misdemeanor is a crime, punishable normally by 1 year or less. And sometimes it's punishable by 60 days. In certain states, a second degree misdemeanor is 60 days or less.
Got it.
Normally, it's a year on a first degree misdemeanor. So that we make it clear, almost all DUIs, your first or second DUIs, are first degree misdemeanors. Now, we can all agree that a DUI is a crime.
Yeah.
Petty theft, crime.
Yeah.
Okay, the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor is the level of the crime.
Okay.
For example, in Florida, if I steal $599,
Yeah.
it's a misdemeanor.
Okay.
If I steal $600, it's a felony.
Ooh.
Let's say I take my little gavel and I throw it at James.
Yeah.
And it bounces off him. It's a misdemeanor. Okay. Now let's say this thing weighed 90 pounds and I fractured his melon. That'd be a felony. Okay. So degrees of the crime can increase the penalties.
Okay.
And make it a felony.
Got it.
But if you say to anybody, it's a misdemeanor, there's a difference between a citation, which is like a traffic ticket.
Yeah.
But if you don't show up to court and they find you in contempt, that's a crime.
They coming to get you, by the way. Yeah.
So don't allow yourself to be lied to. And just because somebody says it 50 times, look it up. Misdemeanor is a low-level crime.
Got it.
That's what it is.
It's still a crime.
Yeah. So when you say stuff like that, it just lets you know you're being stupid. Now, I will tell you the opposite end of this.
Okay.
If you say to yourself, I know it's a crime, but I believe I'm morally right. Our country was built on people who chose that option.
That is true.
You know, we are no longer a part of England or
not.
Great Britain.
Nope.
Because we said no mas and we broke the law.
We did.
When what you're fighting for is so strong that you're willing to break the law, I think I would respect that a lot more.
Well said.
Than you trying to tell me, oh, I didn't do anything. I'm allowed to do these things. No, you broke the law, but you believe you were doing it for the greater good. Self-defense is a defense of other category.
Yeah.
And it allows us to argue that we're not responsible for the crime we committed, whether it be a trespass, whether it be killing somebody.
That's right.
I can kill another person if I was defending you or myself.
That's right.
And I felt that I rationally believed that this was an issue. If you want to make that argument, let's make it. But don't make a hokey argument, because I can tell you right now, the people on the other side will be a lot more compelled not to do what they're doing if they know how far you're willing to go. The greatest change in our country happened because of people utilizing their First Amendment rights to protest.
Yes.
We have stopped slavery. We have become an independent country. We have locked in our civil rights. There are so many things we have fought for through protesting and marching that are positive. Now, what's going on in our country now? I think right now we are so opposed politically that that's where we lock it in. We're not locked in for human rights. We're not locked in for right and wrong. One side believes that they're helping other people. The other side believes they're helping other people in our country. So who's right?
History is going to have to tell this one.
The victor goes the spoils. As a lawyer, I can tell you this. If you step in front of any law enforcement agency and stop them from doing something, you are obstructing.
Be very mindful of that.
A man just lost his life.
Yes, he did.
I'm not going to break down the videos. I'm not going to look at 10 videos. If you obstruct law enforcement and you do anything to make them feel like their life is at risk, they normally can respond with deadly force. I've seen people get killed because they had a knife on them, or a bat, or a stick. The gentleman who lost his life had a 9mm gun on him. I don't carry a gun for one specific reason. I don't want it taken from me. And I don't want to do anything because I wasn't in control of the situation.
At that moment.
I'm not trained law enforcement. I was in the military a long time ago. But me carrying a gun around and thinking that it's my duty to stop crime, or that I have that ability to stop a crime and be able to make those split-second decisions that I've never been trained to do, I believe is a mistake. I'm not telling you you can't carry a gun, but I think you should ask yourself what reason you're doing that for. Carrying a gun is a huge responsibility. We shouldn't only argue gun rights when it benefits our point of view.
True.
Gun rights are normally a conservative argument. Very rarely is it made by anybody on the left.
No.
Very rarely have I heard it in the news from the left side that, we're defending the Second Amendment, Normally that's a very conservative argument. We're making it now. because this protester had a gun on him.
Mm.
And law enforcement is like, well, we tried to get the gun away from him and stuff went wrong. That's their argument. Now the argument is, well, he had a right to have a gun on him. I think the first thing that should be passed is this. There should be nobody. If you can't go to a sporting event, you sure should not go to a protest with one.
Then you know what's next after that.
Because you know what happens at a protest?
Yeah.
The other side shows up. It's a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
How many protests do you see where there are people on both sides of the road and something goes wrong?
As a lawyer, tell me what's coming right after that.
Somebody's getting shot.
No. Tell me what else is coming when you make the rule you can't bring a gun to a protest. Then you're going to have to define what's a protest.
What's a protest?
Yes.
Now, here's what a lot of people don't realize. A lot of cities require you to file
a permit, right? Or something like that. Yeah.
To protest. Or you can only protest on public property. You're not allowed to close a road.
No.
So we're clear. We need to be clear. This is with the KKK. This is with Antifa.
Mm-hmm.
This is with everybody.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to break the law during a protest. You can't. It's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
You can't close down a public road. You can be arrested for it. Why?
Yeah.
Because it's against the law. So when you do stuff against the law, stuff is going to go wrong.
Yeah.
Like I got pulled over the other day.
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer. Hell no.
Mm-mm.
Here's my license. Here's my registration. You know, I didn't offer up anything like, hey, I know I was doing wrong.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything like that, but I complied. Now, I know my rights more than a lot of other people know my rights. But I also know that you have to respect somebody who's in that position.
You know your rights and you still shut up.
Right.
You still...
I don't need to tell him that he was wrong the way he pulled me over. If I want to argue this later, I'll argue this later. That's what court is for.
Yeah.
But if you want to get arrested, that's a whole different topic.
You know, because you're not going to win that fight right there. You told me that. You're not going to ever win that fight with the
You aren't
cop.
going to win that fight.
Yeah.
And a gun on a person in a hostile situation is a recipe for disaster. It just says, well, I protected myself. Let's play this out. Put it directly into this man's situation. He carried the gun because he felt he needed to protect himself. He got killed because he had that gun on him. Would he have died but for that gun?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I can tell you one thing. It didn't make him safer. If I'm a police officer and I'm in a hostile situation, and I didn't see any of the videos, though I do know many police officers or law enforcement. I know you're going to say ICE isn't law enforcement. They are enforcing immigration laws based on what they're being told to do.
Yes.
So we're clear. These ICE agents on the road right now are soldiers. They're not leaders. They're being told, you will go here, you will do this.
Yes.
The same way our police officers are told where they're going to be on the streets. They don't arbitrarily choose their neighborhoods. They don't do these things.
They do not.
They're going here. This is your job. The people who are on the streets right now are not doing it because they go, you know, what would be a good idea? They're following their orders.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the argument against that is, well, are they illegal orders? No, they're not illegal. They might be in bad taste.
Mm-hmm.
They might be politically motivated, but there are no actual violations of the law going on.
Got it.
You don't like what's going on? Vote. The way that works out. You don't like this president? There's a solution for it. 2 years from now, you get a new one.
There you go.
And if you get one from the same party, question is, did enough people feel your way?